Buffalo Bills, we here, baby.
No more kitchen. Yeah.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. The oldest one. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What's downloading, bro?
Coming out throwing.
Nothing should be downloading.
Got him in, and it's complete.
It's delaying
He's
my
going to bring it up to
game.
the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a
That shit
game of
was delaying the
matchups, so
shit
much
out of my
more
game.
than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Going to run again with
Go
Swift.
black. Go ahead up, huh?
Massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. So he'll get that first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. 2nd and 3 now. A give left side to Johnson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Williams. This finds Everett complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Damn it!
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
This throw is caught.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket.
We got him in the headlock. No, we got him in the headlock.
That's an extra bonus.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Catch is made in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Here we go. 4th and goal inside the 1. Now here's Williams.
Oh my God, bro, come on.
Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead.
Why did he turn around on that, bro?
Touchdown.
Man, had nowhere to go. He wanted to. Oh my God, only thing he had to do was just stay there and just jump.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first
so
touchdown
lucky, bro.
of the contest.
Put that boy in the headlock.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Another one for Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Again, it's Cook. And what a hit there. She pays the price for moving the chains that time. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. 1st down throw for Allen. Headed out right. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Finds Kincaid. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He's got Khalil Shakir.
TD, nigga.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown! The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball.
Good run, Shakir, boy.
But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills start off with a tie thing, 7-7. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you.
Give me that.
That was the
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rasul
That whole ass spike.
picks it off. And the Bills might be able to get some points late after the interception. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field.
Playing deep.
That was
I don't
all
care if
about
you're playing deep, bro.
anticipation. Great move
Play
there
deep.
by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Sideline throw complete to Cooper. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Amendola able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Excuse me.
A final throw before the break. He puts some power
Big
on it, deep
again.
one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook.
Oh my
Crosses
God.
midfield before going out. Give him 30 yards on that one.
This was spinning
And
right,
that's good for
bro.
Bill's first down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 44 here on second down. Completed to his
Stop
running
pressing me, bro. Stop pressing me like
catch up
that.
to him, but not
I'm not pressing
until
me
he's
like
got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Lead coming out of halftime.
We here, baby. Let's get it, baby.
That was
Brock
nasty.
started small at first, but then he
That
found
was
that lane,
nasty.
and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive.
Get him, get him. Eh, it's all right.
And he's going to score.
It's all right. That's light.
Chicago.
That's light, baby.
The Bears start their second half with some needed points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
That was some good running, though.
Just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this will give them decent field
that 3
position.
points
The
make a
return
big
gets out
difference,
to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Cook trying this one up the gut. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that
No way.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete.
No
Second down to
way.
go. Looking for his wide receiver there.
God damn
It'll be
it.
second down. Allen on the play action. He rolls to his right.
Get rid of it, get rid of it. I got to
Coverage is
flip.
too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away.
Get rid of it.
Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to
Let's
do.
not get trapped all the way back down
He
there, you know what I'm saying?
After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He finds Kincaid. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And they crush it.
How'd he get there,
near
boy?
the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. To throw again, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And he gets him around 6 there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. To the air again, Allen. Complete to Shakir. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Yeah, that boy, though. Stop playing with that boy, man. That boy, though, man.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Cook.
Come on. What type of block was that? Come on.
Working quickly here. Play action now with Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that.
TD, baby.
Touchdown.
TD, baby. Let's get it now.
Somebody to make that type
We here, baby. Let's get it, baby.
It makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate,
look at that dot,
offense
bro.
did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams.
Hit him.
Got Everett, and it's complete.
Break your spine.
It's absolutely popped to end that one.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and
No,
butter.
it's hard out
Play
here
action
for
gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake.
Oh, yeah.
And when he releases, he gets
Oh,
out,
yeah.
he gets some leverage. He gets
You
to
ain't
that
scoring
edge
easy,
before
boy.
the defender can
Ain't
cover.
even that bit open.
It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You look good. You look good last play.
Williams on the play action.
Well, you in a box. You in a box.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
I don't know.
Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills twist the knife after that interception.
GG's.
Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped.
Well, obviously not the...
GG's. One. There's one. Switch it up, baby. Let's go.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Moore with a return. This return makes it up to the 25.
I guess it's Chicago Bears all day today.
So they're
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's 1st and 10.
Oh my goodness.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All right, boys, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Down now, 7 to go. From the 28.
On his head top.
That's his running back, DeAndre Swift.
Oh, yeah. Come here. Come here. I'm not done with you.
There with a new set of downs to boot.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty
Good
confident
run, though.
the screen
Good run.
would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down throw by Williams.
I'm on his head top.
Hits his target. That's DJ Moore.
I thought they got rid of the hitting sound
Looks
effect.
like at
I
that
hate that.
37-yard line.
I hate when they get rid of that.
They'll get 18 yards there.
Good run. Good run.
It's
Good
a
run.
Chicago first down.
Good pass and everything.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down, Williams.
I'm on
Defender
that.
arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
I'm on that, bro.
Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Able to get it to Moore. And
If you don't go down, you're going to make it worse coming back up.
Great job hanging on to that, but only
If you don't go down, you're going to make it worse coming back
One of
up.
those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you get to win-win.
Oh, my goodness. That was a good-ass catch, bro. Was Jesus on that man's side?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not...
That was a good
catch.
catch.
They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take...
Oh, I was right there.
It's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Yo, I want to see that again. I was right there.
Finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown.
Yo.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with
What
6.
the
These opening
freak?
drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why
I was
every
right there.
offense loves to script
That's the
first
second time
15
this team
plays,
did
right?
that. That was my
Everybody knows
fault,
what's
though.
coming.
I should've
Allows you
jumped. I
during the
should've
practice
jumped. That was
week
my
to
fault.
get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
That was my fault right there.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far.
I don't know.
Oh, still going.
This boy's
He had
slow.
Everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
Kate, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
Cook. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now it's Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. 3rd and goal for Allen.
Easy. Just walk that
Touchdown, Buffalo.
My home, my home,
So the
my
offense
home,
showing
my
up a
home, my
slightly
home.
different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra
Bro,
point.
what you going in that defense for, man? I'm kicking the ball.
Extra point sent right down the middle.
Doodle mouth.
The Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Yeah.
Bass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some
Scary
good
boy.
starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift.
Shut your bitch ass, man.
And
the
they'll push
fuck?
this
I pressed
upfield
that
and
one, that's
earn them
why.
a new set of down.
Don't press that. Don't press that. Don't ever press. I'm never
You
pressing
can't
that
just ask one
again.
tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy.
Man, hold on.
You gotta
I'm
have
never
the
pressing
cavalry
that. Let's try
coming.
that bit right
One
there.
guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up.
Keeping that bit right there.
One-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
I'm not pressing that
And he'll
bit.
cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 48. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's taken down at the 30.
Yo, bro. The
play
pass
gets him
game is weak,
17
bro. I'm
yards.
telling you. Only thing we gotta do is
That's
step
good
in
for
front of that.
Bears,
bro.
1st down.
I'm telling you that right now.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.
Just like that.
That's into the hands of Moore. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bears driving ahead. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Swift hauls it in. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Working from the gun, Williams.
Give me that.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Taylor rapping to pick that one off.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about
Telling you, the pass
protecting
game
the
weak,
red zone.
bro.
And not only protecting points, but taking the ball
I don't
away.
care
That is a gold
about you
star
playing
effort
deep,
by the
bro.
defense.
I'm not in a rush to score. I got 3
Here's Cook.
timeouts, bro. Get your ass back up
Manages
here.
one couple of defenders there to bring him down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Bro, what the fuck?
That throw's knocked away.
I didn't keep on running, cool.
That coming up.
Read and react. Read and react.
It's
read
all
and
right.
react.
It's all right.
Got to
Let's
read
get
where the
this first down
quarterback's
and get
eyes
out
are
of here.
going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They will go. It's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the
Cheating me
pick.
out, man.
And it's a pick 6
That's
as he
all right. That was a good
runs it
pick.
in for the touchdown.
I don't know
Well,
why
they had to
Cooper
try
didn't keep
something there
on running.
fourth down, but that throw played
Had the
right
whole
into
gap
what
open.
the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Ty Johnson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Bro, he's giving me a gift, bro.
This is Cook. Only working a couple of yards past the line. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Allen on the play action. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
What the?
It's another first half mistake.
Come on,
He's
Allen.
intercepted again. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
Put my dog wide
Stopped
open,
on that
bro.
return, so that interception's
Dog
gonna be the
wide
final
open for
play
a touch.
of this opening half.
For a touch and out of bounds, bro.
Well, that first
Oh
half,
my
certainly an
goodness,
interesting
dog.
one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for
Over at a field goal at least,
Santos has it all
man.
teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast. Trying it left side with Cook. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd
Keep
and
on
2.
playing now. Keep on playing. I'm telling you, I'm gonna punish that shit. I'm gonna punish that shit. I'm telling you.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw for Allen. Connects with Cook. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry-up here. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Jones up from the secondary to make that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Complete to Shakir. This is ahead for about 5. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 5. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Allen on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Bro, what the fuck, Allen?
Now he loses the ball. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And the Bears get it back.
Allen, bro, you're throwing me off right now, bro. Like, for real, bro.
Nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang
Bro, you
on to the
throwing
lead
me
in
off, bro. That was
close
a
game.
perfect fucking throw, bro. It goes wide open.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Moore's got it. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up
Oh, you're
second
fucking
and very
killing me,
manageable.
Allen, bro. Like, for
Creates
real,
space
bro.
to take that shot downfield.
Williams from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Williams will look to throw. Has his man, it's Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He runs it up to midfield. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That
Just
shit look good.
excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content
Look
for
at
a
that.
second to end that play where he caught it.
It was not
Any
even
catch he
close.
makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down, here's Swift. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's back to throw.
Yo, come on, man. 44. Bro, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring
Bro,
up
you're
4th
killing me.
and 3.
Yo, y'all are killing me right now, bro. Y'all killing me with these gimme-ass plays, bro.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw.
Bro, I'm jumping, bro.
Touchdown.
I'm literally jumping right in the middle,
bro.
bro.
A 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown.
I know where this ball is going,
bro.
bro. That's the funny thing.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about
This
matchups.
shit
And when
is
you see a
weak,
throw
bro.
that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points they left on the table.
GG's though. GG's.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
I'm gifted, bro. That's all the defense is playing.
Here's a give to Cook. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Well, since he's playing, they gotta play like
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. This will be caught by Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing here, Allen. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time left. Complete. It's Cooper. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Come on, bro. I need y'all help.
Bills
bro.
moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Another try following the sack. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now to throw. Pass it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The back grabs it. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2. Setting up to pass. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get it
catching the ball and
but it
dropping
doesn't
the ball.
work.
It's all right, big dog.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
We got a knee here.
Bears as they drop to a knee here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game,
Just let this game in. He's gonna keep on kneeing the
if
ball.
you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to
Whatever,
that
you're not
official
playing.
signal
You're not
in,
playing for real.
just as that knee goes down.
Yeah, we honestly need to get the card here. I keep misclicking, bro, because I have push to talk on. There's so many items here.
Yeah, I see that.
So many items here.
Yeah, I see that.
So many items.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win.
Just end it, bro.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let
No
this clock
point,
run
bro.
out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate
Barely
on one
won.
side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot.
5
Now
points.
you can enjoy the
Win.
victory.
Okay, bro.
So the Bears take this
Move
one on the
on to the
road.
next.
And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how
Excuse
close
me.
this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of
Straight
us.
making that
All of
money.
the above.
It is so
Straight
hard
making
to
that
manage the
tunny.
adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Tell me who's getting on my love. Shit, let's try them, boy. Let's get it. Hey, yeah. Yup. Boost King online. Nigga, shut your boost head ass up. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Booster head
This is
ass
home
nigga.
to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit.
My boy got Madden 26 pre-order? You got that Madden 26 pre-order? Strong back end.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started.
Boo!
And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first
I don't
snap
know
to see
him
the
and
first
like
action
to
of this
turn too
game.
complicated.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Hey man, say man.
They come through with a nice gain
Hey
there.
man,
Gain
say
of
man, you
10,
gonna have to
first
calm
down.
your ass down, but
They like to say
start
it's about
snapping
the
that
G's and the
motherfucking ball
Joes.
too
I
fast,
think that's
man. I'm
about
trying
the
to think.
X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Penix to throw. That one's complete to London.
Bitch.
And they'll make the
Fuck,
stop up
I
at
done
the
niggas
46-yard
coming.
line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave
Listen,
play
that ball was
challenge
not
zone
worth
coverage, or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch.
Hey boy, you better catch that motherfucking ball, boy.
Escapes a defender.
Boy, that boy lost air, boy.
Stop at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the
Boy,
chains.
that ball not worth catching,
A
man.
split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they can finally drag
Hey,
it down.
bro, niggas is stupid, man.
Penix out 1st down. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. from the 40 on second down. Into the hands of Pitts.
I got it this
down
time.
to the 33-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. And again, it's Penix. Pitts brings it in. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. On first down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Penix here from the gun. This throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Oh, why am I getting killed?
And it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm getting
Nice
sniped.
to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Robinson. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Penix. Catch is made in close. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Craig Reynolds to return it. Big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Oh, puts
Give me
his
head, Tom.
deep ball, and there's a man there.
Shit.
It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. That is one of the
Shit.
longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images
My
of Bo
first
Jackson
fucking
back
play.
in the day. As a Kansas City Royal
God
throwing
damn it.
Harold Reynolds out from the warning trap. 300 feet in the air. He hung that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up. That DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
Throw intended for Drake London. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Falcons looking at 3rd and 4. Penix working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your
Fuck.
passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix now on first down.
He's playing man all day.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
And now they're going to give me the fucking pass.
Campbell with the INT.
They'll give me rough in the passer, bro.
Touchdown. It's on the board.
They're going to give me rough in the passer.
We got to see what this flag is all about. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Trying again, following the sack. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Penix on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. I know how valuable.
Give me that ball back, man. Let me see that. Borrow that ball right quick, man.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Running on second with Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. They go play action with Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
I ain't gonna get them 3 points,
Goff
man.
on 1st and 10.
Why would I do that?
Throwing for the end zone.
Why would I
you
do
not?
something like that?
Defender comes away with it.
Yeah, why would you do
That's
How you want to get on the
something
mic?
like that, man?
You're
Why
not
would you do
good,
something
fam.
like that,
And the
man?
Falcons
Damn,
do not get the
man.
return all the way
You should
back.
took them 3
That's
points,
gonna bring us to
bro.
the
I don't
end of
need
our
those.
first half.
Trying to tell you. I don't need
brings us to
them.
halftime.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, every point
I'm gonna win this
Their
fucking
Every
game at
point
the end of the day,
counts.
so I know that.
I don't
EA
know
Sports
about
in
that.
just a little
Okay.
bit. Welcome back, everybody.
I don't know,
Kate
bro.
Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about
Sorry
set to
to
begin
tell
the
you.
third quarter.
Sorry to tell you, dog.
Reynolds with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
I feel
I
good
got on
on
the
one
mic.
interception.
You coming through my speakers. Yeah, I got on the mic.
Fuck that
coming
speaker,
through my
nigga.
speakers. So
They've got
I
first down
cut on the
from
mic
31.
for you, dog. Don't be salty, man. You alright? Don't be salty, man.
Looking to throw here and shake
No
off that
reason to,
previous
bro.
INT. He's trying another one deep.
I know.
Oh, no,
I
they did
know,
it again.
man. I know. Tell me
Kicked
about
off
it,
by
man.
A.J.
Dang.
Terrell.
Fuck them speakers, dog. said, fuck. Damn, boy, you can hear a pin drop in this motherfucker. Sheesh.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Sheesh.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain
Man
of about
coverage
2.
all good, bro.
All day, bro. Hey, dog, you gotta do what you gotta do out there.
Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
From the 16.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man. You lucky I fell down. Because that was a touchdown
And they
all
get
day
there
on
to touch him
you.
down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Lucky. You're so lucky.
Let's stop
Let's get those
tapping
next-gen stats out here, Cake. See just
So
how
lucky,
far he
bro.
had to run between
so
the snap of the
lucky,
football
bro.
and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job
he
of
be
settling
talking
down
that
into
shit,
zone
don't he?
coverage, even though it took him a whole
Damn,
lot
that
of
nigga
distance
talk
to get
that
there.
shit, man.
Big
I love
gainer
shit
here
talking,
as he
bro.
picks up 20.
That shit get me motivated, dog.
You
I
want to become
appreciate
a
you.
quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn
Much
a short
appreciated.
little gain, a short little pass into some yards after
And them
catch,
gums flap.
and that quarterback will find you again.
They don't stop, I see.
Early movement along the
What
right
does that
side.
mean?
The flag comes out.
Boo.
One of the most common
Fat boy
penalties
couldn't hold it
in
down.
the sport. And the
Yeah,
reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration
Yeah,
from the
right.
coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's London. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
Well, he saw his
Sticky
guys
thing.
pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them
Got
pick
them
it up
sticky.
anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on
Sticky
his
ickies.
behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, the football's loose.
Oh, he fumbled. Oh, okay.
Lions have it.
Oh, and he missed the tackle.
To the
Jesus
races,
Christ.
middle of the field.
He got lucky right there. We let him have it. We let you
This
have
will reach the end zone for Detroit touchdown.
it. That's okay. That's okay.
Lions start the second half
You
with some
can't move the
needed
ball,
points.
though.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra
He
point.
can't even move the ball.
Right down the
I'm letting
middle.
you think that, bro.
And the Lions
I don't know
tie this
about
game
that.
I'm letting you
7-7.
think that. Literally,
I
I'm
don't
literally
know
playing
about
one
that.
offensive playbook.
Nice
Bro.
little energy on their side.
I'm literally playing one
That
offensive
return score,
playbook,
and with
bro.
plenty of
Just
energy,
relax,
send
bro.
this one
I'm
away.
letting you think, bro.
Oh, okay. Sure thing. Sure thing.
I can do the same shit that you doing playing
He's
short
gonna make
plays
this to
all
the
day.
28 before
I can do the
going
same
Sure
thing
thing,
that you
bro.
do.
Sure thing, brother. Can you?
Show
Can
get
you
a job.
actually?
Go show get a job. Show
Can
get
you?
a job.
Can you actually? Can you?
Drive
do that?
starts out with a 1st and 10.
Can you really do that?
Show get a job.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
Penix looking to pass. He's throwing
This is
deep
what it
to the
means.
left side. He's got it
What does
deep
it mean?
downfield.
Catch?
Go get a job. That, you don't know what go get a job means?
I know. I know. I got a great job, buddy.
Should go get a job. He said you don't know what that
Fucking
means.
joke.
Downs to boot. Penix on 1st down. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson.
Go get out your mama.
After a gain of about 2. Aiden Hutchinson.
That's far from
energetic
that,
as
buddy boy.
always after making the
On the
stick.
6-figure home, buddy boy.
I call
What you
this
talking about?
quarterback's best. Some call it a
Better
safety
know who the
valve,
fuck
some
you
call
talking
it
to.
I don't give a fuck who I'm
Sure
talking
nice as
to.
a
I'll
quarterback.
rob that
All right,
shit.
then.
Trusty running back over
Shut
the
the
middle
fuck. I
of the
wish you
field.
would, nigga. You
I'll
catch
rob
the
that
balls,
shit,
boy.
boy.
Show up over here. You'll catch the
I'll
balls.
rob that shit, boy.
Robinson complete.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Gets it forward
Yeah,
for a
right.
gain of 3. Tackled by
Come on,
Jack
dog.
Campbell.
Fucking
I'll
fine.
hang you by the wall.
Lost.
Shut up.
Don't call a screen.
I'll nail gun you to the wall,
What you
bud.
talking about? How
You
do
don't
go
know who
from-
you talking
how
to.
do
That's the
go from
thing.
talking that-
You don't know who you
Fuck
talking to. You don't know. Okay,
Bitch
okay.
ass nigga.
To something much
Save it for the
Fuck
streets
up,
then,
bitch ass
nigga.
nigga.
Save it for the streets
Fuck
then.
up,
For the first.
bitch ass nigga.
And he's into the
Bitch
end
ass
zone.
nigga.
Save it for the streets then.
The Falcons take the lead as Todd runs out here
Fuck.
in the 3rd. Kyle
I
Pitts
raw
with a
that shit,
touchdown. His second
I
scoring
tear
catch
that
of the
bitch
game.
hold. I tear that bitch down,
You
nigga. I
love
don't care
seeing
who
a
in it.
tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Better turn that
Think
motherfucker,
of
Mike.
getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way? Wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, no.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Reynolds with a return. Returns looking good so far. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
I don't want to hurt nobody, bro.
Trailing by
Not
one
me.
score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this
I like
what
my
helps them
shit
get
legal.
right back into a good field position now to start their
I don't
most
wanna hurt nobody. I'm playing
important series
around, man.
yet
Don't talk
of this
shit.
game.
A give to Montgomery to start the drive. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And the Falcons scoop it out. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how
Save it for the
defense can
streets
make you
then,
awfully happy as an
nigga.
offensive player,
I
especially
love
when
you,
you screw
nigga.
up and
Save
you
it for the
fumble.
streets
The
then,
defense
nigga.
picks up that offense and
Take it,
puts
take it,
them
take it,
right
take it,
back on the
take it,
field.
nigga. I love you, nigga. Say that shit for the streets, nigga. I don't care, nigga. Real life, nigga. I'm a nigga.
Now head up, first and 10 from the 42.
This nigga not about the streets, I can tell.
Going right side, Robinson with
He
it.
ain't no street
He's
nigga.
able to
He a
get it
family
from
man,
the
bro. I respect it, dude. He's a family man, man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
But say, you don't know who the fuck you talking to.
Another carry
I
for
don't give a fuck who
Robinson.
I'm talking to.
And once again, he
I don't care if
doesn't
I'm
manage
talking to
much before
Pablo
getting brought
Escobar,
down.
nigga. The fuck?
Only a couple of yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Wayne.
Back to throw it. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You fucking suck. You talked all that shit, bitch, and you're fucking
From the
losing.
gun, it's
Go feed your kids some dog
All
food.
he
Shut
can get is
up.
1 yard. Ran that right into the
Go
defensive
feed them
front.
ugly ass kids some dog food. Homeless ass nigga.
Oh, yeah. He mad because he losing. What a
Why am I
bitch.
mad over a
That
game?
nigga mad.
Why am I mad over a game? You're not playing for no bread.
Why you talking about-
You're not playing for no bread. You're not playing for no
Why
bread.
you talking about killing
Come to
people
the
there,
line
nigga?
here,
Who does
second
that?
Who?
You ain't mad they talking about
Who?
killing people. You, nigga.
Who said I'm killing somebody?
You fucking funny.
Who said that?
You're funny as
Who said I'm
shit.
killing who?
You're funny as shit.
When I said that,
Funny, nigga.
running back, I said
You're
that.
funny.
I said I'll rob your shit. I said I'll rob your
You're
shit and
funny,
nail you to your
nigga.
wall, nigga. That's what I said. I never talk about killing somebody.
Is that
That's not killing. That's not killing. Nailing somebody to the wall is not killing. Nailing somebody to the wall is not killing. Come on, bro. Get your facts right, bro. You just talking, bro.
Alright, bro.
Shut your uneducated ass up, bro. Shut up, bro.
Can't just be
Alright,
a come up
brother.
and stuff to run. You gotta play
You sound
ball.
weird, bro. Try to put words in my mouth, bro. Sound weird. Try to put words in somebody's mouth.
And they limit the damage on the return.
Never talk about
It is
killing
still a
nobody, bro.
turnover.
What you talking about?
Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call.
If I wanted to, you easy bait,
Lame
nigga.
man, boy.
If I wanted to, you easy bait,
Lame
nigga.
man, boy.
Kate, that's like
If
saying
I wanted to,
that
you
looked
easy bait.
So good. Before the
Lame
waiter
man, boy.
dropped
Throw
the
that
play,
shit out
the
there,
results
boy.
were there as designed.
They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Detroit.
It's still time.
The Lions.
Don't matter.
Points late in this
You
one.
left me a lot of time, Daniel, son.
So they
Ugh.
get the
You left me a lot of time,
touchdown here
Daniel,
late in the game, Brock. Now the question:
Damn, son.
play for the
You
tie
left a lot of time.
or
You
go
make
for
one
2
mistake,
and the
Daniel.
lead.
And I know they've got
Very
all
big
these
mistake
charts
for
and
you.
numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to
Nigga living in an apartment, nigga.
does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point
Who,
conversion, or is is he going to lean into his defense or believe that they can get the stop?
You started with the insults, nigga. So
What insults I said? Name the
Has
insults.
it all set
Bruh,
up. Here comes
you
the
was talking
kickoff.
all that shit. Bro.
Name the
Come on
insults.
now. Come on now.
You can't even name
Come
it.
on now.
You can't even name it, bro.
Return.
My
Right,
shit
'cause I'm
recorded, so
uneducated.
my shit
That's
recorded.
right, I'm
My shit,
uneducated.
my shit
I'm
recorded.
uneducated.
I know
That's
you
right,
are. You
I'm
sound like it.
uneducated. You're so fucking
You
right.
sound like it, bro.
Ready to
So
begin this
fucking right.
drive. First and 10.
You're fucking hilarious, man. I like you, bro.
Back to throw.
You're funny, man. You're a funny guy.
Throw reeled in by
You're a
Lyon.
wise guy, man.
And he's brought down after a nice
Wise
gain
guy.
and a first down.
Very wise.
Falcons spend the first of
Yeah,
their 3
very
timeouts.
wise. See?
And
He's
they
very
still have 2
wise.
available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Oh, where you go, wise guy? You ain't talking no more?
Here he is to throw.
He ain't talking no more.
Oh, my
Oh!
goodness, it's intercepted.
Caught me slipping.
Brian Branch has it.
You caught me.
And the
Okay.
defense has come through.
Okay.
And that gives them the lead.
Okay.
Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now
nice
this
play.
pick 6.
You know, I brought this up to you every
Nice
defensive
play.
meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these
Now
production
you
meetings,
trying to
and
be
you can see
kind.
their boards, right? This defense is key. And they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2.
You're absolutely
it's almost a
right. It was
certainty.
way too easy,
Well,
wasn't
Brock,
it?
hopefully some short memories on
Way
offense
too
as they
fucking
get it right
easy,
back here on the
man.
kickoff after that pick 6.
Yeah.
Moore with a return. Returns looking good so far.
Yep.
This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, Kate,
Too
the best
easy.
kick returners I was ever around, really
Too
at any level,
easy.
they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Short play is still working.
Off the pick, here's Penix.
I don't think so.
Try and push it
That's
deep
mine.
downfield.
You crazy.
Can't connect on the deep
You
one.
wish
Still
I
a couple
was
of snaps to play.
Short play is still working.
Second down.
No,
You wish that was here.
he's shaking right now.
You wish that was here.
He said I'm mad though over a game.
Nah, yes, you actually were. You actually were.
Oh my God, again.
He actually was.
A bit of
Thank you.
desperation on this deep shot.
Oh, he dropped all that lucky bullshit.
Shut up,
That
bitch.
lucky ass bullshit.
Those looking for Kyle
That
Pitts.
lucky ass
Things look
bullshit.
tougher now with 3rd and long.
That lucky ass boy. You shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
That's that shit you be talking. That's all that shit you be talking.
Let's
right
get
there.
it, baby.
People like you weird as fuck. I don't know
Touchdown.
how people play games. like
Touchdown on
that.
my
Here's
end.
to throw.
He be talking too fucking much.
They'll get
He
this
be
one
talking.
Timeout,
too
timeout.
fucking much.
And they make the stop.
Yeah, why wouldn't I talk?
37-yard line.
You better.
What the fuck? Are you
Good boy.
retarded, nigga?
Good boy.
You actually retarded?
Just simply
He's
not going to
retarded.
last long in the
He's
NFL
fucking
if you
retarded,
don't
y'all.
convert
What a
good
fucking
portion of your third
retard.
downs. It's the money down.
A
Nice
fucking
to see him roll
retard
the
in the
dice and
building,
continue the
everybody.
series.
Throwing deep.
Huh, that's a retard right there.
It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it.
Like I said, I'll rob your shit, nigga.
Exactly what the quarterback was envisioning.
Sit your bitch ass down, nigga. Feed them ugly ass kids some dog food, nigga. Shut up, bitch. Fuck you mean, nigga. Run that back, game of salon all day, man. Shit, I might game of salon somebody right now, low key. Hold on, no, not even game of salon. Hold on, I'm gonna go one up. One up. Hold on, let me see. I'm going one up, bros. Is it one up? Bro, it has to be one up, bro. Come on, man. Let me go to the app store. Bro, I have bread on it. They better not close the app. Bro, they better not have closed the app, bro. Yo, bro, no, they didn't, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, come on, man. I had $50 on that bitch, bro. Game of Salon. No way, bro. No way. Yo, they closed one up, bro. For real, bro. They closed what? Dog, bro. And they didn't even bother. They didn't even bother to throw niggas. They didn't even bother to throw a nigga money inside his bank, bro. Bro, if y'all closed the app, y'all should have threw a nigga money in his bank, bro. I had $50 in that shit, bro. One up, bro. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit.
Shit weird, bro. They robbing niggas, bro. I'm gonna email that bitch ass nigga. Hold on, bro. Who were running that shit, bro? They doing some slimy shit, bro.
He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And that's not good.
They robbed me, guy.
So many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
How you gonna close the app and don't refund nobody money, bro? It's not our fault that you can't afford the app, bro.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
That shit maintenance, bro. You gotta run that shit.
4, second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
I could have put that bit on Game of Salon or something,
This
man.
is 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Dobbins. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
But his team, but that team weak, boy.
Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Them boys get tackled. Jeez.
Get the first down as he
What the
covers up
hell?
after a pretty good shot there.
Let me get a formation.
Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it.
Thank
right?
you.
So you want to go ahead and get it.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
I'm mad about that Game of Salon, bro. Not the Game of Salon,
He's
one
able to
up,
get it
man.
back to the
They closed the
40-yard
game and they
line.
don't refund nobody money, bro.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Montgomery.
Oh, boy, he got to do that bit.
And the second wave of
So got through that
is
bit.
going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They try again with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Montgomery, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Thank you.
His early struggles continue.
This team weak.
Here's another one intercepted.
Well, he's just playing weak.
Set up shop at the 40-yard line. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and 8. They'll try the air now with Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Y'all boy, but y'all make Gibbs catch that. Boy, I don't know.
And now it brings brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards.
Y'all make Gibbs catch that?
Convert the first down.
I feel bad for y'all boys, man.
To throw is Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a
I
completion.
don't want
there.
another
Now driving
pretty
started with great field
face.
position is facing fourth down.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. He'll look to throw.
Laporta.
Pass taken in by his big
Laporta.
And he'll get into the end zone.
Nail him to the wall.
And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
I robbed that
Tight
shit.
ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great
Save it for the streets.
They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
They get tackled so
He'll get a nice
easy.
chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Into space at the 45. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down.
Hey, dog, you want to do
down conversion.
You want to do better than that.
Call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the 1st down.
Two minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Play action. It's Herbert.
Let's go.
Third interception. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You got one more in you?
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels.
You got one more quarter in you?
Off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back
Not one more
drives.
quarter. You got one more round in you?
About what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always
Think you
told
can stop
his
me?
teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was a good stop, man.
Tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Rolling to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
When they approach this drive,
Goff, you a scary ass nigga under pressure, huh?
But incompletions on their first 2
Why?
throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here.
Stop
on
being
3rd down
scary,
to
bro.
get their momentum going again.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. On the move to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Flush to his right. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers.
You stopped me.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He gets his 100 to Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll fake the handoff.
Not letting you through there. Pick.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, Brand, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. After the interception, here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's
better kick a field goal.
42.
You got no time for no field goal. You got time.
We're going to get it through our heads. Special
You got
teams,
one more time for
special teams, the spark that often wins games.
You got one more time for a bomb, dude.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to loft one. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now.
GG's, big dog. 21-0, man. Come on, log out of this bit. I'm about to 30-0 this bit real quick. Oh, man. I'm about to be up by 3 touchdowns, man.
Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And he returns this to the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Play action. It's Goff. And incomplete.
Hey, bro, my dog stopping you from doing that interception.
That'll bring up second down.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. Got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
That's crazy.
He'll go down right at the 30.
You saw he hit that boy? That boy a bully.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Steps away. Oh,
Bro, Goff, you are suck under pressure.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively.
What are you scared of?
From here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
On 4th down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn
Stop
it
me.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Here's Herbert. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And they'll get this one to about the 20.
Don't come down. It's going to be worse.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now it's Herbert.
Give me that.
This will be caught just inside the 10. It's a 3-yard
I
pickup.
knew that was
Sets
going
up
to.
1st and goal.
We better score this.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Give me that.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jack Campbell with a pick.
Oh, get me up.
At their own 30-yard line.
Get me
You and
up.
I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his
Get
second
me up.
interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber
Me
put
up.
out 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me
Me up.
because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. It's caught inside the 25.
GG's, big dog. Big GG's. GG's. Much respect go out to you, man. Much respect. Much respect. Much
This has
respect.
just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list.
Oh, ho,
When you
ho.
bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Montgomery.
Oh my God, man.
He'll get about halfway there as he
So
takes
tired
this
of
from the
this shit,
4 down to
man.
the 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
We here, baby. Let's get it, baby.
Throw terrible. No, I'm throwing terrible right now. Hold on.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now it's Goff. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand.
No, I didn't get my pass game up,
guys come
man.
off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd.
Did they move it up? Oh my goodness. Only
Pass
2%,
nigga. The lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Maybe text about Alonzo. Hold on. Cause I still haven't received the game from this nigga.
The Charger drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. And now look at this, big game.
Oh, I did it on purpose.
Whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Thank you.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue.
Oh, man, he's ducking. That boy is ducking for real. What did I say? What's the money on it? We got money on that game? We got money on that game? Where my game at?
Incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Literally, that's what it is.
Herbert now. I had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to...
Nigga so-called calling himself that he gonna beat me. He gonna beat me, but he don't want to put money on the game. One, that's one. Two, hey, listen, I said, where my game at? He can't see me.
They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. No reason not to try.
I'm not even trying on the game anymore.
So
I tried before. I was trying.
Inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And I think of you.
They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football.
GG's, big dog. GG, let's exit out of this, man. Come on, man. Let's get out of this so we can move on, man.
It's 3rd and a yard.
You're not scoring, bro. You're not scoring.
Passing game as he looks to throw.
This game is over with.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
How would you assess how the secondary is playing?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions will take over.
Big dogs, GG's, GG's, GG's.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Goff going to throw it. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that is incomplete.
St. Brown, you be bombing niggas, bro.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Man, I'm over here thinking they're going to quit or something, man. Pissed, man.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Damn, bro, I didn't expect you to wait, man. I didn't expect you to wait, though. This nigga did not wait not a little bit.
They'll keep pounding here with my
just a little bit.
Get him down
just a little bit of your time
to the 30. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Yeah, man. You could have gave me just a little bit of time. I'll take it easy.
And he has a big gain inside the 40.
I'll take it easy, bro. I'll kill the clock.
So here's a 1st and 10.
I'll try to get you out of there, man.
Goff now looking to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the
right now. Ananda Lewis, the former MTV and talk show host, died at the age of 52 following a fight with breast cancer. Eva Pilgrim back with a look at her life. Hello, Eva.
Hey, George. Ananda Lewis has been very public about her cancer journey, in large part because she wanted to raise awareness for other women. This morning, family and friends mourning her passing.
This morning, fans are celebrating the life of Ananda Lewis, one of the most popular video jockeys on MTV during the heyday of Total Request Live.
I'm Ananda, and we're counting down the top 10 videos.
On Wednesday, her sister sharing Lewis passed away at 52 years old after a several years-long battle with breast cancer, writing, "She's free and in his heavenly arms."
Welcome back to Teen Summit.
Lewis started in TV in 1995 as a host of BET's Teen Summit.
Well, it's 10 a.m., and you know what that means. Mail time.
Before becoming a fixture on MTV, hosting TRL.
So do you get to see any of your old friends from home?
And Hot Zone.
Chilling out on the beach with Britney Spears.
Eventually getting her own syndicated talk show, The Ananda Lewis Show, in 2001.
Good having fun today, you guys.
In 2020, Lewis revealing she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer.
I have been fighting to get cancer out of my body for almost 2 years.
Opening up to R. Kelly Carter last year, saying she opted to forego a doctor-recommended double mastectomy, choosing instead homeopathic treatment, which is not recommended by doctors as effective.
I cleaned up my diet, right? And so the high-dose vitamin C IVs combined with hyperbarics. At the same time, I was being monitored by doctors. I didn't just turn my back on medicine. I spent 16 weeks in Arizona. I did fractionated chemotherapy, so it's 10 to 20% of what you would normally do.
In 2023,
that's crazy, bro. Hey, y'all better enjoy life while y'all can, bro. Life go by fast, bro. You don't know what bro. Listen, you don't know what's coming in this shit, bro. You really don't know what's coming in this shit.
Bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
GG's go out to Big Dog, man.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And now here's another interception. It's the line.
I'm really not trying to do it to you for real, bro.
As they'll start at their own 24-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Dog, I'm honestly not trying to do it to you, bro.
Ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped.
I don't want to do this shit to you, bro, but you keep on trying me, bro.
It's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the
I don't want to do it to you, but you don't want to shut this bitch down.
This thing is ugly. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Here are the Lions now.
I was really not trying to do this to this man, bro. You pissing me off, bro.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
GG's though, much respect go out to you, man. 4 seconds, man. I appreciate you standing there, motherfucker, man. Hey, much respect to you though.
Hey, I really no Diddy. I got a dick between my legs and no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? They hate all that. Ain't shit fake about me. You feel me? I'm not around this bitch. Just trolling.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're gonna get a delay.
622. Y'all know that's B2A day. Just pick a city, scan, and go to it. Hey, 622. Just pick a city. Stan will go to any city y'all niggas want me to pull up to.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Listen, I'm saying again.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner.
Let me know. It's no, I would not play you. It's none of that. Brody, it do not fucking matter. Load the fuck up. Let's get this shit busting on fucking odds. Let's get it busting early in the motherfucking morning. I love y'all niggas. I will be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow, nigga. I love y'all niggas. Butterflies and eyes in the chat. Like I say, man. B2A on motherfucking top. Whoever said we on motherfucking top, let them have it, my nigga. Love y'all niggas.
Fuck you with. It's a hard work and dedication, scared for you to get it where the fuck you with. Blood, fucking sweat, and tears. So how the fuck you gonna expect allow any fucking body to shit on your shit, nigga? Regardless if I got 3 people watching, 4 people watching, or
shut up. Oh, that shit, nigga. Shit, I got, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. If I do Kai, bro, I would want to go to one of these motherfucking parties, bro. Them parties seem lit as fuck, bud. Them parties, bro. Those parties lit, bro. But that shit gets swole. Hey, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Those shit get swollen at me. Shit, but let me change this record right quick.
Here's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City.
Oh my God, they got the same team as me, bro. Fuck it. I'm good. Fuck.
Here's the Spring League star, Jake Bates, to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
And I get
Here
ball
comes
first.
a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Am I in a party chat? I can hear this shit background. There's no mic going on over there.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45.
No.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's going to get it across the midfield straight into Lion territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Now Montgomery running right. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Well, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. Here we go on fourth. Gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
That's too easy right there, man.
47 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because
They can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them. And I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run
My
up.
first love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, 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 ooh.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I just want to get to know you.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
Look at that. There's no run game.
At the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
In motion goes Patrick. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
We have been fighting today.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now
boy fighting through the wall, bro. He fighting through the wall right now. I respect it, dude.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Throw left side complete. That's
boom, boom.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
What up, J5?
CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills.
Get it out of there. Get it out of there.
Because you know they're both motivated.
Get it out
They
of
both
there.
game plan for this drive, and they both have specific
No shame
outcomes
on
in
that.
mind.
No shame on
To
that.
me,
Let's
it
go.
just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Off play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I should have been through that bitch.
They were playing deep. That makes it
I see that bitch.
harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Again, Goff. And he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
After the interception, here's Goff. His throw incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 4th down, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Fuck, man.
To throw is Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
It certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
They'll fake the give. Now gone.
Bro, what? That's my fault. I'm beating myself. I'm over here beating myself, my
And
God.
the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception,
I'm over here beating
knocking on the
myself.
door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're
I
thinking
threw that
kicking
bitch
a field goal,
early,
getting
bro.
3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Gone. He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Check your network. 3 million, I spent that shit in Uber Eats. I know I'm pissed, but I get mad when they don't do shit for the streets. I pay cash.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Play action. It's gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. They'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep his feet in bounds. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Now you get your they pop outside and get that ski.
Throwing again is gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Only the family in my
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now a play fake, and it's gone. On the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Civil War talking, my brother first part, 2 on 1 ball. We split that bitch out in there, then we both love it. Cause my outside had a straight line to other 30 to play on each other, me and us. But any James Saturdays like that all the time, you see
Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown, 21-14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. It's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first.
Don't get me copyrighted, bro. They got NBA young boy playing in the background, bro. The only thing I do is mute his mic, bro. Just talk, bro.
My mic low? Bro, stop, Reek.
Bro, the only thing I do is talk on the mic, bro. Now I ain't even fucking playing no music, bro. I gotta mute this nigga, bro. I'm not trying to get copyrighted, bro. Want to play music in the background, just simply mute yourself, bro. Hold on, bro. I need my gameplay. Hold on, I'm gonna mute this nigga, bro. This nigga not trying to turn off his mic, bro. So I gotta mute this nigga, bro.
Give him a yard up to the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Goff now looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's a turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. There's Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Goff throwing again. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Montgomery. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Trying to take this home, they'll run. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Didn't take that long.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Now Goff looking to change the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you. But you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now a run with Montgomery. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say...